Let's think about the unthinkable, a world where sleep does not exist. An alien concept, isn't it? Because sleep, as far as we can tell, is immensely important to us. Our bodies need it, our brains crave it, and when we try to fight it, things can turn grim quickly. Yet, let's imagine, just for a moment, that the constraints of biology and physics allow this impossibility. In a world free from the shackles of sleep, what would the human experience be like? Would our minds reshape themselves to accommodate this increased waking reality? Could our bodies learn an entirely new way to recuperate, renew, and rejuvenate outside of sleep? What about society? In an endless cycle of productivity, how would our social structures, work norms, cultures, and traditions evolve? And the implications are not just physical and societal. They're deeply psychological as well. Would the boundaries between dreams and reality blur? Without the realm of sleep, what would happen to our dreaming minds? These are big, abstract, speculative ideas, but they're fascinating to consider because they force us to examine the often understated importance of sleep. Looking at sleep through this weird lens urges us to appreciate its vital function in ways we often ignore. Before we delve further into this sleepless reality, let's take a quick detour to understand why sleep is so critical to our existence. From the primitive organisms to the complex species, every known being utilizes sleep as a means of restoration. It aids in repairing and restoring our brain, heart, and blood vessels. It keeps our mind alert and mood balanced. More practically, sleep plays a crucial role in our cognitive abilities. It optimizes learning, memory formation, and problem-solving skills. Indeed, our understanding of the world owes an awful lot to those hours we spend unconsciously tucked away in our beds. But let's get back to our wild imagination, the sleepless world. With the constant hustle and bustle, what changes would this bring to our circadian rhythm? Traditionally, the circadian clock regulates our 24-hour body routine, including sleep-wake cycles, eating habits, and hormones production. But in the absence of sleep, would this natural clock cease to exist, or adapt into a newly formed pattern of life? What happens to the hormones which are linked to our regular cycle of sleep, melatonin, for example, in the hypothetical world? Could we assume that the human body will simply stop producing it, or will it be repurposed for something else? Such modifications could potentially alter many aspects of our lives and open up a whole different domain of human evolution. Not to mention, without sleep our concept of time could change dramatically. Could we even conceive a world that is always awake, always on the move?
It seems beyond far-fetched and yet wonderfully intriguing.
Think about our culture. So much of it is based around the concept of day and night, work and rest. What new traditions, customs, or norms would arise in such a society where the notion of rest or night's sleep has been virtually obliterated? Where would we find our moments of solitude, our introspection? Will they simply be lost, or will we evolve to discover new modes of tranquility? From a psychological standpoint, consider our dreams. In the absence of sleep, where will our subconscious wander? Without the sphere of dreams to escape, how would our psyche cope with the existential thrum of endless activity? Without the cleansing period of sleep, will our minds be cluttered with thoughts and memories, leading to a decrease in cognitive efficiency? Or will our brain evolve to find other mechanisms for memory consolidation and clarity of thinking? However, removing sleep from our lives does not only affect us individually or biologically. Professions and industries based around night and sleep, like bars, discos, hotels, and even sleep research, would drastically transform. What would become of lullabies and bedtime stories, the charm and comfort of nighttime rituals? If we never know fatigue or the urge to recover from it, our art, literature, science, everything might look completely different. Of course, it's all hypothetical. Yet these speculations help us understand just how vital and elemental sleep is in our lives. By envisioning this bizarre world where humans never sleep, we are also underlining the marvel that is this seemingly idle state. Perhaps it will take dreaming up a world where sleep doesn't exist to truly appreciate the role it plays in our cognition, our health, and our society. Let's just say, for now, it's bedtime and sweet dreams to you all.